The following things may hurt you, but that's the truth. A man can never get unconditional love. As a man, you have to swallow this truth pill sooner or later. If a man doesn't provide, he is worthless. This is the ultimate verdict of this ignorant society for men. And perhaps, that's part of being a man. However, this has made men succumb to the pressure of their own responsibilities. Especially, in today's modern world where nobody would even turn a blind eye to men's problems. So, if you have no value to add, no contribution to make, no money to spend and no means to provide, then even your loved ones will stop caring about you. Let alone strangers and your acquaintances, they don't give a shit about you unless you give them something back in return. Masculinity is only a means of trade for this society. Men are resilient, men are brave, and men are tough so they can be treated harshly. Can't they? They won't even mind because they don't even have any emotions, right? This is another toxic perspective that is the root cause of men being treated like trash. Men not being able to talk about their problems openly and without shame is a serious issue that must be solved. Men themselves need to start being more open and start seeking help. If we don't, society will never stop ignoring us and keep treating us harshly. Now, it won't be completely true if we just blame this on society altogether. We have to acknowledge the plague that has infested masculinity today. The modern man is lazier than ever, utterly careless, depressed and underconfident. Suck it in because the statistical data is true. Sure, society has failed us unprecedentedly, but remember, you have to get up and fight back as a man. Nobody is coming to save you, nobody is going to love you, nobody is going to treat you well. You must change yourself first. You are the only person who can change your life. Only you can truly understand who you are as a man. Learn to respect yourself, be confident. Stand up straight, keep your head and chin up, and look ahead instead of at the ground. Make eye contact with people. Speak slowly and clearly when you talk. Don't fidget. Keep your arms at your sides instead of crossed in front of you. At work, don't be afraid to speak up if you have a good idea. I believe masculinity nowadays is defined by women. Just look at all the women's remarks in the comments. If a man were to be his natural self, he would be sexual, observant, aggressive, decisive, physically strong, competitive, etc. Traits that are now considered to be toxic when displayed by a male. The same traits, displayed by a female, are now considered empowering, and why isn't this viewed equally? Society says men with power are dangerous, and because of this we are willingly becoming more submissive, allow women to become more dominant. Truth is, masculine and feminine energies aren't supposed to be equal, their complementary force is essential in creating sexual polarity between women and men. It's no wonder relationships don't work out anymore. What are some signs of being mentally weak? You seek attention. You look for approval for everything you do. You immediately feel jealous of someone's success. You give explanations to others about everything that you do. You are unable to forgive people. You compare your life with others and feel sad. The charm of social media affects you easily. You always think of the past and feel unable to move on. You focus on problems rather than finding solutions. Never do this. Resilience. Mentally strong people are able to bounce back from setbacks, and they view failures as opportunities for growth rather than as evidence of their inadequacy. Emotional intelligence. They have a high level of emotional intelligence, which means they are aware of their own emotions and are able to regulate them effectively. They are also empathetic and can understand other people's emotions. Adaptability. They are able to adapt to changing circumstances and are flexible in their thinking. They are open to new ideas and are not afraid of change. Positive mindset. They have a positive outlook on life and are able to see the good in every situation. They are not easily discouraged and maintain a hopeful attitude. Persistence. They are persistent in pursuing their goals and are not deterred by obstacles. They are able to maintain their motivation even when things get tough. Self-awareness: they are aware of their own strengths and weaknesses, and are able to leverage their strengths while addressing their weaknesses. Good communication skills: they are able to communicate effectively and assertively, while also being able to listen actively and empathetically. Confidence: they have a healthy level of self-confidence, which allows them to take risks and pursue their goals with enthusiasm. Healthy coping strategies: they have healthy coping strategies to manage stress, such as exercise, mindfulness, or talking to a trusted friend or mental health professional. Responsibility: they take responsibility for their actions and decisions, and do not blame others for their problems. They own their mistakes and learn from them. Think yourself. Subscribe this channel for more insights.